Well, I guess I should talk about this briefly, because I've only really talked about it in a membership stream. But I guess I should talk about this a little bit. I did post on Twitter about the whole thing going on with the channels using my name and the NIJISANJI name. It's kind of like, what are they? They're like bot channels or something. And yeah, like I said in the tweet, we're taking proper action against it, and we're working behind the scenes to get to the bottom of it. Yeah, I hope things will be okay. Admittedly, I try to keep like a positive outlook on a lot of things. But I'll be honest. The past like week, I've been really sad. I've been really sad. It's like what would I describe it as? It's kind of like, imagine you have a work computer, right? And imagine that computer gets infected with a virus, and you try to get it off, but it won't get off, and it ends up messing with a lot of your work. It's basically the same thing right now for me, but in like a YouTube form. And it's really disheartening to see. It's basically the equivalent of like watching everything you worked hard for to build up just crumble. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be okay. It's very disheartening to like watch in real time. Like just watching more and more of them pop up, and even now if I search my own name, I can barely find any of my shit. Is there anything we can really do to help? If you see anything like that, you do have the choice to report it. But I think it's more so going to be a YouTube side thing. I wonder why it was your name though. So weird. My speculation is that I was just having a decent Minecraft stream that day, and something in like a bot algorithm or some shit picked my stuff up and just started slapping it everywhere. But I'm trying to hang in there. It's very stressful to watch and see, and it makes me feel like everything that I've been working for and working hard for is kind of, I don't know. It feels like it's kind of crumbling a little. So I hope things get better. I'm hoping just as much as you guys. Sorry, breaking seeing you so deflated. Yeah, I don't I hate being like this. I hate like worrying, constantly being in like a state of worry, but something like this is really scary because it is essentially affecting my livelihood. You know, this is also my work too, so seeing something like that is it's pretty terrifying. And like having it be so out of my hands too is also so concerning, you know? Because the thing that I'm most afraid of is, well, one of the things I'm most afraid of is like it affecting other like NIJISANJI people, or people that like I've collabed with before, or maybe people being like, maybe we'll wait until Alban gets this sorted out before we talk to him, or stuff like that, you know? Like, that's one of my biggest concerns. Satin, thank you for the 10 memberships. And that's one of the things that, like, stresses me out the most, you know? Are people going to stop talking to me because I have this issue going on? Are people going to avoid me because of it? Is it going to affect my coworkers and my friends? And it's really disheartening to think about. I'm sure they wouldn't. I like to think so too, but there is the reality of it, you know, the realistic part, which, like, I get it if some people actually start to do that. I get it. I can't blame them because, like, who would want to risk, you know, getting that kind of shit on their content? They won't do that, I guarantee that. I'm sorry, but that's kind of, it's kind of baseless. That's not based in reality. I apologize. I don't mean any like malintent or anything, but it's fair. Like, I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it's fair, you know? I get it. I get it. But that's why I hope this gets resolved super quick. So I don't have to worry about stuff like that, you know? It's understandable and it's the reality. Yeah. But it's valid, like, if that kind of mindset does, like, happen, I can't blame anyone. I can't even blame myself either. I hope it'll be okay. I hope so too. I am holding out hope because I'm sure stuff like this has happened to people before, and I'm sure they've gotten it fixed. So I'm willing to bet, like, you know, this isn't YouTube's first rodeo with something like this. So we will see. We will see. We will see. Yeah, don't worry too much. I'm sorry, but the realism of it is it's really something to worry about, because, like, if it goes on for too long, it can fuck a lot of things up. Like, it's kind of something I need to worry about, right? Because, like I said before, it's not just a small problem that'll go away. It's like something that is affecting my livelihood. You don't need to apologize. I know, but I feel really bad, especially for, like, people that liked to look from, like, my clipping stuff, and they can't find it anymore. It's buried under all this shit, and then they just kind of give up, and because it's too much work, it's too much effort to find clips that are buried under, like, fucking 100 different streams of bullshit. And I feel bad because people that are having a rough day, who want to just watch clips and relax, they can't do that, and it's an awful feeling to think about. Yeah, but like I said, everyone is working their hardest to get the issue resolved, and hopefully things go okay. Would reporting channels work? I like to think that helps. I really like to think it helps. If it's too stressful, feel free to take a break. I can't afford a break at this point in time. I can't. I just went on a break last month. I can't do that. As much as I would love to, it's just not something that I can realistically afford to do, you know? But I appreciate the concern. Also, dude, he says, big hug for you. Hope everything will get better. I hope so too. I think it will. It's just in my mind, like, I'm a little more maybe concerned than I should be. I think the only thing that'll really, like, reassure me is when I see action start to happen, you know? In that case, it's like, oh yeah, you know, it'll be okay. But yeah, we'll see. I will wait. I will try to stay as strong as I can, and I will wait. It's like Tom Hanks said in The Terminal, I wait. I wait. It's one of my favorite movies, by the way.